What's up, Davies?
Welcome back to your official Davies Live Network podcast. I'm your host, Andrew Roscoe, and today I have two very special guests with me. One of them is a star football player, captain on the team. He's a wrestler, state champion, and senior athlete of the year, Gus Werremeyer. My second guest is a teacher here at Davies. He's a volleyball broadcaster here at Davies Live Network. He's a varsity football coach, coaching the team to their state champion and winning Coach of the Year, Mr. Wayne Werremeyer. So, thank you guys for being here.
Yeah,
Congratulations on
us.
the championship.
Thank you.
So, how does it feel to be state champions?
It feels great. I mean, we worked hard all year, and it was good to go out on top.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's a lot of fun. I keep going back to the kids we had on this team this year were phenomenal. They believed in the team before any individual goals, and it was just a lot of fun to be around them this year.
Yep, that's a good quality to have. So you as a senior, we had Alex Mison last week. He talked about leadership and the importance of leadership in a team success. How do you think you've stepped up this year as a senior and shown your leadership?
Yeah, I think it kind of goes down to that. You know that as a senior, as a captain, as a leader, that everyone's looking to you to lead. So I think we, as captains and as seniors, we try to really lead by example this year. So it's always working hard, always trying to do the right thing, and I think that's what helped.
Yeah, for sure. Wayne, what changes after last year? What changes needed to be made before this going into the season to ensure a successful team this year?
You know, every year we spend the off season going through our roster. We spend some time going to different clinics and things like that. Elk River, who is kind of brought the Power T offense to the Midwest and to Minnesota. They hosted a Power T clinic, so we had a chance to go out there and spend a whole weekend with them. I thought we picked up a few key blocking schemes from them this last year that we were able to implement. I thought it was really key against Shanley and against Cheyenne, some of the blocking schemes we used. And then against Century, both times we played them, a little interior blocking scheme that was maybe a little different than what we did last year. It was really key for us on some of those big, long plays.
Okay. So you've coached 3 sons now through Davies football. What does it mean to be able to share this championship with your son?
You know, it's super awesome. All 3 of the chances I've had to spend with my sons on the football field to see him mature from a freshman who was maybe wide-eyed. I think all 3 of them ended up being captains for us, and we're able to lead by example, lead with some words, and show some of the younger guys maybe how we do it. Just to watch that maturity in all 3 of my kids has been super special. To be on the field with them has been super special. And, I think the biggest thing is I think everyone thinks when we go home I probably coach them the entire time. But, when we try to leave the field, we leave the field and we leave the game behind us, and we go home and we try to be, just a normal family at the supper table that night.
Yeah. So you guys don't think the dynamic at all changes out on the field being father and son?
I'll let Gus answer that.
I think that it definitely changes. I mean, obviously he yells at home, but on the football field, even if he yells, it's not always yelling. I mean, he's not yelling at you. He's just coaching, and I mean, people gotta get used to that.
Yeah. So you obviously state games, playoff games, you're gonna get really excited, but during the regular season, what games do you get most excited for, and what teams do you like to play the most?
Definitely Cheyenne and Shanley. They've been our rivals forever, and we beat Cheyenne this year. That was the first time that we beat them since my freshman year, so the first time that I actually beat them in a varsity football game. And then Shanley, obviously, the 25th Street Trophy that we pass back and forth, so that's always fun to play for.
Yeah. You say Cheyenne, your favorite teams to play against? Yeah. Battle of the 25th Street. What about Battle of the Birds?
Battle Birds, so this year, that was obviously the first year we played Horace, and it was a fun game. It was competitive. It was obviously both teams had a lot of success this year, so that was for the championship, and I think that's another rivalry that will be big in the future.
Yep, for sure. So you announced that you're committing to University of Jamestown. What led you to making that decision, and are you excited to maybe play alongside your brother Malachi again?
Yeah, I think that throughout the recruiting process, kind of every time I went on a visit there, it felt like the coaches were really treated you like family, and they want everyone to be close, to be like family. And then obviously the factor that's going to be exciting to go play with Malachi again. I mean, we played on the same baseball teams when we were kids, played football together for a long time, so it's going to be exciting to go get to play with him again.
And like I said, you're a wrestler too.
Mm-hmm.
Got wrestling coming up. How are you feeling about that?
Feeling good. Practice has started, and obviously got to get in shape for wrestling. It's a different breed, but it's going to be fun.
Yep. Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Wayne, what are your plans now that football's over for this year?
Well, it's funny. I was talking to Wilmot today, and he said, "What have you been doing?" And just because the season's over doesn't necessarily mean my job's over. Still collecting some equipment. I meet with every kid individually to talk about some of their strengths, weaknesses, and things that they have to do to maybe see the field next year. So that'll always take me probably by the time I get some of the equipment home and washed. The kids are supposed to turn their stuff in clean, but not every kid does, and I'd rather have it than send it home with them. So that goes home with me a little bit, and it'll probably be mid-December to Christmas time before I get football fully wrapped up and we get our helmets and our shoulder pads reconditioned and cleaned and things like that. So that keeps me busy. I help out with wrestling a little bit and get a chance to travel with the team and watch these kids compete in wrestling. So that's fun, and that kind of takes us through February, and then it's into spring break and get out to a Caribbean location for 5 days and enjoy the sun, and then it's back and he plays baseball. So then I become the biggest baseball fan we got.
Oh yeah. So the fun never ends for you.
Fun never ends. No, it's a lot of fun to just be around the school and we try to get to as many basketball games and whatever else is going on in season to watch some of the other kids we know participate. So that's a lot of fun too.
Yep, we like to see the school spirit. So speaking of fun, we love having you here at as a member of our team at Davies Live Network. Are you going to return next year for?
I hope so. Unless someone fires me, I hope I can be back for another season. At the Eagles Nest and calling volleyball again. It was a lot of fun this year.
Yep, very much so. It's fun listening to you. Well, I think that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you so much for coming down.
All right, awesome. Thanks for having us.
Yep, it's all Davies.